If you haven't heard by now, during Monday Night Raw's Netflix debut, John Cena made his shocking return and announced two things. First, his retirement tour, and second, that he'll be participating in the 2025 Royal Rumble match. That all sounds good and nostalgic until you realize one thing. People have somehow forgotten just how bad John Cena was for WWE and how he single-handedly turned fans away from the show. Today, we're going to remind you how John Cena killed wrestling with his boring, superhero, childish PG nonsense, and how he buried people. Do not forget, he was booed for the majority of his career, and there's valid reasons why that happened. Let's start with the biggest reason Cena turned fans away: Super Cena. Remember all those moments where he would overcome impossible odds, destroy 3 opponents, or kick out of finishers like they were nothing? That's what Super Cena was, a generic superhero gimmick who buried a lot of talent such as the Nexus, Bray Wyatt, Rusev, etc. Just look at the Nexus. After Cena defeats them at SummerSlam 2010, almost all of them went nowhere afterwards. Bray Wyatt was red hot with the crowd, people were behind his character and gimmick, and when he feuded with Cena at WrestleMania, he lost the match and is a jobber for the rest of his career. Same thing with Rusev. He looks like a tough guy and was a heel, and the fans loved him to the point they wanted Cena to lose. What happens? He gets buried by Cena at WrestleMania and turns to a jobber for the rest of his career. That's what John Cena contributed to wrestling. He killed all your favorite wrestlers' career. Now, for the second reason, when you think of PG era, who or what comes first to mind? Nobody else, except for John Cena. Cena was the poster boy of this era. Gone were the edgy, unpredictable moments of the Attitude and Ruthless Aggression eras. Instead, we got Never Give Up, cheesy promos, colorful t-shirts, and cartoonish rivalries that felt like they were written for 5-year-olds. His kid-friendly image and his childish purple shirt and shorts in wrestling does not fit at all. It alienated the older fans, the ones who made wrestling cool in the first place. The shift was so drastic that longtime viewers began tuning out. Ratings took a hit, live audiences became less enthusiastic, and WWE lost the cool factor that once made it must-see TV. And don't even get me started on his promos. While guys like CM Punk, The Rock, and Paul Heyman could cut promos that felt raw and real, Cena often came off as generic and superhero. His catchphrases like, "You can't see me," or "hustle, loyalty, respect," felt more like slogans for a cereal box than something you'd expect from a wrestling show with violence. It was cringeworthy for anyone over the age of 12. This went on for like a decade in WWE, and he is responsible for the ratings dropping during the PG era. Now that he's retiring and is a nostalgia act for wrestling fans, he being remembered as one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, when in fact, he was one of the reasons WWE sucked for so long. He was forced down our throats for so long, and everyone hated it. But now that he doesn't wrestle often anymore, everyone just forgot how terrible he actually was. John Cena sucks and still does, but he is way better than everyone in WWE today. Not because he's good, but because WWE just sucks, now that he actually looks good compared to these jobbers. And subscribe for more videos like this and comment down what you think.